Sunday. I am back to give you my weekly update for my weight loss. First, we're going to start out with my weight. And this week I weighed in at 196.2, which is almost 50 pounds since I got married in July of last year. I weighed 245 when I got married. January 1st, I weighed 238, which means I'm down 41.8 pounds for this year. So far this year. It's about 10 pounds a month. Then right before surgery, which was Valentine's Day, I had surgery the day after Valentine's Day. I weighed 222, and as of this week, I am down 28.8 pounds since surgery. Last week, I was at 198, and I'm down 1.6 pounds since last week. It's not a whole lot, but it's still progress to me. This week, we didn't work out quite as much. We just did our cardio this week. I still walked about, I think it was 4.5 miles each day. So I still walked, but I didn't do the weightlifting and the workout. I just did my cardio this week. We took a week off of weights this week and just did our cardio. My body fat percentage went down again, of course. From January, it was 61. I'm down 23% on my body fat percentage. I'm down 12.09 since surgery, and then for the week, I'm down 1.16. My BMI, in January, I was at 40.18, and I'm down 6.51 since January. Since surgery, I was 38.14. And I'm down 4.47, and since last week I'm down 0.28. Not a lot, but it's still progress. And my measurements this week. My measurements, I have on this chart, which is a lot of numbers here, I have the first column is my measurements the day before surgery. I am down, since surgery, I am down 6.5 inches on my waist. Since last week, I'm down 0.5 inches, a half an inch since last week. My thighs, since surgery, I'm down 2 inches. Since last week, I'm down 1.5. So I lost a good bit on my thighs this past week. And that's just walking. My hips, I was at 45 at surgery, and I'm at 39.5, which is down 5.5 inches since surgery, and 0.5 inches since last week. My biceps have changed since surgery. I'm down 4 inches since surgery, but since last week I haven't changed any in the biceps. My chest is down 6 inches since surgery and 1 inch since last week. And then my neck hasn't changed. It changed 1 inch since surgery and it hasn't changed over the week. So, your neck really doesn't change that much. My chest and my biceps, I understand, because I didn't lift weights. I didn't do any workouts or anything for my arms and my upper body. All I did this past week was just walking. Now, this next week that I'm getting into is going to be a little bit more intense, because I'm going to be going to the gym for weightlifting 3 days a week and for cardio 7 days a week. Right now, both JR and I go 7 days a week. We do at least a mile at the gym twice a day. And then we do usually at least one walk if around the neighborhood, or we're going shopping and we're doing at least a mile during the middle of the day, and then all the extra little walking that you do here and there. Typically, we will probably get about 5 miles a day. That's our goal. Right now is to do about 5 miles a day. It's a little more than 10, it's between 10 and 12,000 steps every single day. Now, when it rains or things, we still find ways to walk, though. If it's raining, we will typically go to the store or go to the mall and go walk around just to get those extra steps in, to make sure that we get to our steps. That's something that he and I have been focused on. I am starting, like I said, a new routine this week. The way that he and I both do workouts is that we do a 6-week workout. And we do the same workout for 6 weeks, then we take a week off, and then we do another. We change up our routine. And like this week, he and I are still working on the exercises and the workout that I'm going to be doing this next 6 weeks for the 3 days a week. And then I'm also probably going to be doing my yoga routine, which I brought to you last week. I will be doing that yoga routine at least 2 or 3 days a week because it helps to stretch. Yoga I use for stretching, walking is for my legs and cardio, and then weightlifting is for not really strength training, but toning. I use the weightlifting for toning my body, and I've noticed this past week with just walking and not doing the toning exercises, I'm starting to get the more loose skin on my legs, and not really on my stomach because my stomach really had loose skin beforehand, but I really am noticing it this week with my legs because I'm losing my legs, but I'm not doing those toning exercises, and I'm noticing that the skin is just hanging. And so I'm going to be working on that this coming week. I'm going to be doing more toning exercises and things like that, working at the gym and doing things like that. My diet, I'm pretty much sticking to, I'm trying to stay under 1,200 calories a day. This past week, I kind of stayed between 900 and 1,200, depending on our activity and things like that. But I did not go over 1,200 calories. But every single day, I still got my 100 grams of protein. My goal right now is I'm watching calories, yes, but my goal is to make sure I get that 100 grams of protein. That is the most important thing. Now, if I'm full or if I can't eat food, I will have a protein shake. I keep protein shakes. I use Premier Protein. My favorite right now is the peanut butter Premier Protein. It is just amazing. It tastes like liquid Reese's Cups, and I love Reese's, and that's the one thing that I have really missed, not having the sugar. I do still get the sugar-free candies, but I try not to eat them too much. I know when they're in the house, I want to eat them more than I should. So I've actually got some sugar-free chocolate here, but I'm gonna really do my best not to snack on it. I bought some almonds, raw almonds. I know they have a decent amount of fat, but they have a lot of protein in them, and I'm doing what I can to increase protein and lower sugar, carbs, and fat. I know that's the most important thing. This Thursday, I am going to bring to you a recipe for some biscuits. I have regular biscuits that are keto friendly, no carbs, or low carbs. I can't say no carbs because I think there is 1 or 2 carbs in it. You'll have to look on Thursday to see. But I also have some cheddar biscuits, which is very similar to the Red Lobster cheddar biscuits, but they are keto friendly and they are very low carbs. So I'm going to try to bring those to you on Thursday. I have tried these recipes out already. It's one of the reasons that I haven't been bringing to you as many recipes these past couple of weeks. I've been focusing on workouts because I want to make sure that I like the recipes, that the recipes are tasty as well as nutritious. I have almond flour. We went and bought some almond flour. I've been experimenting with some recipes so that I can bring you recipes that taste good as well as are keto and are diet friendly, because that's the one thing I've always hated about diets is the food. I live in southern Louisiana and I like flavor and I like tasty foods, and with diets typically it feels like you're eating cardboard, and I have been working so hard to try and bring you recipes that taste good, that have flavor to them, but also are healthy and keto friendly. And I have found a couple of Instagram people who do keto friendly, and I'm going to be working with some of their recipes as well as some recipes that I have found on my Beartastic app. So I will be bringing those to you in the next couple of weeks. So I hope that you try them out, that you come back and you try them out, because they really are, like I said, I am not bringing you recipes that I haven't tried out myself. Things that I like, that broccoli and mushroom that I brought to you, I actually eat that once a week. I love that. I just found a chicken bacon Alfredo casserole that I absolutely love, that I'm going to be putting on the channel sometime soon, so I hope that you come back and that you try these recipes out. But I wanted to let you know about my weight loss, that I am still losing, I am still working out, and hopefully next week the numbers are going to be a little bit better, or my loss is going to be a little bit better, because I am going to be doing a lot more stress working and a lot more weightlifting. So I hope that you enjoy that and come back next week, and I hope you have a nice week. Thank you. Bye-bye.